Joy, doctor, absolute joy today. What made me feel joyous? I got an email from a seminar doctor who sent me some photos of a patient on which we had consulted 4 months ago. He asked me about if I thought sagittal correctors would help this little class 2 boy who had such a retrusive chin profile. His mandible was so retrusive appearing, and his teeth had probably maybe a 9 or 10 millimeter overjet, and he was class 2. And I said, absolutely, it's definitely worth going for. So he did. Now, this little boy didn't look very bright. He didn't look very intelligent. He didn't look like he was wide awake. This is a boy, maybe he had some airway issues, I don't remember, but I will tell you that the reason he looked like that is twofold. One, his chin was retrusive. His poor little face didn't have much to it. And it doesn't look smart when you don't have a mandible that matches the maxilla better than that little guy had. He was maybe he's 8 or 9. 2, he didn't feel good about himself. He knew he didn't look bright. Why did he know that? Because I'm sure children have told him. Because I'm sure the teachers don't call on him because he doesn't look like he knows the answer. I'm sure that his self-view was not a very good one. And so when the doctor sent the new progress photos today and said, what do you think? Where do I go from here? Do you think I continue? Do I take the next step? What do you think? I was thrilled and amazed at what this doctor had done for this little boy, who now has a face that looks totally different. His overjet is pretty much normalized. There are still some protrusive incisors, some little bit of lingual crown torque to work on, and on the upper incisors, and lower labial crown torque to work on the lower incisors. But he's a class 1. His face has changed. His smile has changed. His whole life has been transformed by a brave, capable, motivated, dedicated, committed doctor like you who said, I'm going to go for it. We're going to put him on. We're going to see what happens. And you know what? This little boy is now the recipient of the greatest gift that he can get. You know what? It's not all about the teeth. It's about what he thinks of himself. It's about his smile, because people think we're smart if we're beautiful. People think we're capable if we're more normal. And I put that in quotes, of course, because what do we think is normal, right? People think good things about us when we feel good about ourselves, and through our smile, even in this crazy time of wearing masks and face coverings of various sorts, guess where the smile shows up? In the eyes. So this little boy feels better about himself, and his eyes are going to be able to show his smile, even if you don't see his teeth. You see, it's all in the spirit. It's all in the inner being. It's the inner self. It's the divine within that suddenly shines forth. And that's what this doctor has given him. This little boy, he said, is excited. He's motivated. He is compliant. Why is that? Because he wants to be all the things that he has now the opportunity to become. He looks in the mirror and sees a pretty, gorgeous, handsome boy. In his eyes, everything has changed. In our eyes, everything has changed because of one doctor who transformed the world for this little guy. And doctor, that's you. You can do it. You can learn to do it. If you're not doing it now, understand it's all out there on our website. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is understanding the transformation it will make for these children, for these patients, and for you as you see it happen. I was so joyous. I was so thrilled, and still am. I'm reeling from the differences. It made me so anxious to get more words out there for you, to get you doing it, to get me and all the doctors constantly changing lives. That's what I'm thinking about this morning. And I say, good day, good sagittal correction, good transformations of lives.